say in how the club's managed.
Welcome back. So in this one I'm going to show you how you can get a golden katana. You can get Judy's apartment, and also you can make a sexy time with Judy. Great success. So basically you want to be doing the talking about a revolution. It's the third side mission and nothing's important up to this point. So on your third mission, talking about a revolution, you want to be sure to follow the dialogues that I choose for the best outcome, and to romance Judy. You can only romance her if you're a female with a female voice also. So you will spar with Tom to test his combat after you make sure that you use these choices if you want to romance Judy. So what you'll have to pick is I'm all out of questions, plan could just work, and you can count on me. That last one is very important. So they are the ones right there. And then when you say out of questions, you stand and say sure thanks. Make sure you pick sure thanks, and you will stay at Judy's for the night. When you wake up in the morning, just take the coffee and the sandwich on the side, and she will be grateful. You can also have a little snoop around her apartment if you're nosy, and Johnny will prompt you in things too. And then when you come outside, that will end the third mission with her. And then all you got to do is you can save your game, obviously keep saving because you know what the crashes are like, but you'll get a text from her, reply to her text, and then skip time about a day ahead, and then she will call you. If she doesn't call you, just skip another day and maybe move out of the area and come back. I found that helps too. After that, you will go to the building, the Mega 8 or the Mega H8. When you're here, you want to save again and just equip a non-lethal weapon because you will need that later on. So make a quick save and select a non-lethal weapon. Next, you want to meet the gang.
Any idea how I can get to Hiromi?
Pulled the blueprint
and choose how do I reach Hiramini. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but it's pretty much the only thing you can say. After that, you will enter lift and you will go to maintenance, and then you will bust up some of the claws right there. So kill some tiger claws, speak to Judy, me Judy, she points to the lift. We will head on over to the lift, and then you will go to the rooftop. Once you're at the rooftop, drop in like Spider-Man on steroids, nice and swift, and then you can loot this place, and there's a few more tiger claws to take out, so take these out as you wish. And then this is coming up to the important bit, so if you can make a save here, then do it, but if not, just enter and you will talk to the people of the business room. And these are tiger claw bosses right here. So this bit's important, what you say and do here. So you want to pick let's do this.
Can we get this over with?
Why are there 3 guys? What's she playing at?
And then you can just scan them. It's not important to scan them, I just wanted to know. You'll want to pick who are the other 2.
Target audience of today's presentation. Hiromi answers to them directly. Now they're gonna watch him die in a pool of his own piss.
This is not what we agreed.
Look at me. See this? This is a look of unfucking surprise on my face.
I know the claws. To them, power is a question of strength, ruthlessness. This is the only way.
Maiko!
I'm about to jack him out. They will not be chirpy after the rude awakening. One show ends, another begins. Just as good and unforgettable. Understand?
And then do my best, jack them out.
Jack them out.
So this will wake them again, and they will be back in the room.
Wait, what's going on?
And then you want to tell her, hold on, think you've gone too far.
That Hiromi Sato's time is up. This merc has already disturbed the clientele at Clouds once. She murdered Oswald Forrest. And now she's invaded Mr. Sato's private residence.
And that's the juicy katana we're going to have in a second.
This is where Hiromi's sheer incompetence has led all of us to.
What the hell?
I have long looked upon Hiromi Sato's foolish, inept endeavors. But this? I think it's obvious he has outlived.
So these are important options in this room, make sure you do those. So hold on, think you've gone too far, you want to select that.
Think you're getting carried away.
I see not all has been agreed.
And then draw weapon, let's cut to the quick.
That's why we're here.
Bored of all this chatter.
Then you want to kill the 3 bosses.
Now you're fucked!
So put them out of their misery.
Oh, fuck her up!
That hole in his head was brutal, I'll show you that bit more in a second. I had to have a double take on that. So kill the 3 bosses but leave Marieko, whatever her name is. There's a juicy katana there also. But yeah, just loot everyone if you want it. If not, don't worry. Look at that hole in his head. You can't quite make it out, but it was brutal. And there are a couple of guards here too. So just leave her cowering in the corner. You want her alive, that is the best outcome. So just take out any remaining guards that you might have missed before. They will come up, so just wait. They will come up the stairs. Here he comes. Take him out, and then you come back into the room.
What the hell were you thinking?
And have a chat with
You any idea what's gonna happen now?
And then you
What
want to
might that
select
be?
what?
They'll have their revenge. You've turned Clouds into a ticking time bomb.
And then you tried to cheat us all.
On everybody, didn't ya? Jumped aboard the liberation train, pretending you wanted to help.
She will get
All you
violent
wanted
now, and
was to
then
take
that's when you
Hiromi's
need the
place.
non-lethal weapon.
Bravo, but you missed just one detail. I still can. And no one can stop me. Not their corpses, not yours.
And then render her unconscious.
Alright, V, get out.
And that is it. The reason why you don't kill her is because Judy will be really happy that you've not killed her. It's kind of optional, but you get a better ending, I think. Judy's more happy with you if you just knock her unconscious. So yeah, like I say, you can loot people. Don't know why I done that, but yeah, this katana right here you can grab, and it's pretty decent. I will show you some stats on that quickly. So yeah, it's quite a decent sword. It's quite a decent one right there. It's not bad. It's legendary. You could probably upgrade it and stuff too. But yeah, when that's done, you just want to leave and then go to ground floor and meet Judy. Meet me, Judy. So yeah, that gives you the best ending. What we done right there. So this will end the mission and then unlocks the next mission, Pyramid Song, and this is like a secret ending almost. So then just chat to Judy.
Who cares what she was scheming? We did it. That's what matters. Clouds belongs
And
to
then
the
this
dolls
will
now.
end this mission right here.
You're right. That was the plan all along. And you made it happen. Thank you. See you later, V.
See you around, Judy.
So she gives you a cheeky little peck and then she leaves for a few days. So make do with what you want on this timing. This slot is optional, but spend the free couple of days as you wish. You just want to pass a bit of time. The old Johnny Silverhand style. So then after a few days you will get a call from her.
Meet me there.
And you just want to select hell yeah I'm in, and that will start off the mission.
Okay.
So select OK, it's a date.
Date?
That's what I went with.
Guess you'll have to find out. We'll have to. See ya, V.
And then down here is where she will be. There is a fast travel once you've been there, but I think you actually have to play the mission to get it, because I've got my trophy for traveling. But yeah, there we go. We end up down here, and if she ain't there, just wait. There's a little icon where you can wait for her. And this is the bit where you meet her and say, "Hell yeah, I'm in." And that will start the mission, sorry. So we are in the pyramid song. When you talk to Judy, this is the secret sort of ending with her almost. It's not an ending, but
you look fucking amazing.
it's our last sort of mission with her.
Any
So you
news from the
can pick
Moxes?
some stuff. I'll let
Plans?
you have a little
Ideas?
listen.
No. Don't see all that much of them.
How come?
You know how they are. Piss me off sometimes is all.
So what's the latest from Clouds? Know anything?
Nothing of any interest. We've got a new situation, and everybody's trying to adapt. Me too.
Doesn't sound like it's all okay.
Doesn't mean it isn't.
So, ready to tell me what we're doing here?
Well, been tinkering with virtues a lot lately and figured out a way to scroll 2 actors' experiences at the same time. Thought we could try it out. If you're down, of course.
Sounds like we could do this anywhere. Why did we come all the way out here? What is this place?
Cottage belonged to someone I knew. It sits empty now. I take the liberty to use it from time to time.
And that's where we're gonna scroll?
No, we're gonna scroll underwater.
Nope, no way. Bad idea. Tell her to find some other yes woman.
What do you say? You in?
So this is the part, the
yeah.
important bit. Hell yeah, I'm in. You have to do that, obviously.
So, let's go.
And then
Got the
this
hardware
kicks it off. So you just follow her. Eyes off the ass, boys. Eyes off the ass. So then, they get a bit flirty. And then all you have to do is go over and pick some stuff out of the box right here. So a little wetsuit for yourself. I'll just show you what that looks like. For some reason it takes all my hair off every time I put something like this on. So that's what it looks like, pretty decent. And then all you got to do is follow the rest of the prompts and then you jump in the water.
Worse, toxic, that not a problem?
Whole reason we're suiting up.
Haven't even asked me if I know how to swim. Not worried I'll just sink to the bottom like a bag of rocks?
A bag of rocks? Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Look pretty damn fine in that wetsuit.
Should see me in my max
So this
tag.
goes on for quite a bit and you will
Whoa.
follow her very far, and pretty much I'll leave you to it for a little bit because there's some dialogue and then there are some prompts and then I'll get back to you when there's some clues to find.
Alright, let's do this. Whew, freezing ass water, here I come.
Okay, we're all set. You go first. Close behind me. And don't descend too fast.
Where are we headed, exactly?
About halfway to the deepest point. It'll be pitch black, but the currents are gentle. Ought to be safe. Want the precise coordinates?
No, why bother? I'll just stick close to you.
Okie dokes.
Virtues are more to you than just a way to churn out eddies, huh?
Well, duh. Think paintings, songs. They're meant to produce emotion responses.
Generally how any kind of creativity works, sure.
Right, so art's a casing, trigger for emotion. Well, BDs are emotion in near pure form. Swim over here and look straight at me, will you? Great. Great. Signal's clear. Just need your help with a few basic checks. Need to calibrate our gear. First up, motion sensors and scrolling. Circle around me. Swim. Great. Motion calibrated. Now swim hither. Next up, sound check. I'm gonna hum a song. You give me the title. Read me?
No idea what the song is, but I heard it. It goes something like...
Alright, we're all tuned and synced. And you got talent, girl. Alright, that ought to do it. We are now.
Synced. Why now?
Prepare to have your mind blown. Wait for it. Now grab this and hold on tight.
Down we go.
Impressive, huh?
That's incredible. What is it?
Our very own Atlantis. Used to be called Laguna Bend. Just 15 years ago, people still lived here.
What happened here? Why'd it get flooded?
'Cause someone stood to profit.
Got some connection to this place, right?
You got it. Grew up here. Haven't been back since Laguna Bend was wiped off the map.
Why are you showing me this?
It's important to me. Got a feeling this will be perfect for my experiment.
Why does this stand to be perfect?
Hoping you'll be able to pick up all the unfiltered mess of emotions this place brings out in me. Like it or not, you'll react to those feelings. That's what I want to capture.
Sounds Nova. Let's do this.
Played this moment coming back so many times in my head. Taken me years. Working up the nerve for this.
Why didn't you come earlier?
Good question. Easy answer would be that I didn't have time. Gear, stars weren't ever aligned. Truth is, the very idea just felt weird. Besides, didn't want to come here alone. Or with some rando.
So this is the part with the optional clues. Down here there is a sign, a camera, a picture, a hockey stick at like this first bit, which is like Judy's house. So it pops up optional. You can have a little scout around here and then go up close to pick them up. And then after this you go to like the petrol station and there's a few more clues. I kind of messed up the last one. There was like a teddy, and instead of picking it up I spoke to Judy, so just be aware of that. And then you will make your way over to the church.
Weird place for a framed picture.
Water probably carried it out of someone's house. Anything to make out?
No, not much. Got something here. Looks like an old photo cam.
DPI 350. Practically an antique.
Like it?
You kidding? It's awesome.
Looks like this fell off your one and only eatery.
Now let's see. Childhood for you tasted like sushi with real rice. Used to stuff a few in your mouth at once and pretend you were a giant.
This tech, seriously next level. You hear my thoughts?
Get echoes. And sense intentions, too. Not all the time, though.
Hockey stick. Is there a skating rink here?
I wish. Played street hockey on rollerblades.
Quit schmoozing, Alfred. We're losing because of you. Connie! You're dead meat anyway. Will you go out with me? Sorry, you gotta go. They're calling.
What about your parents?
Dad was never in the picture. Mom died when I was tiny. Can barely remember her. Still have her picture, but, you know, see a stranger there.
Judy, watch out for her cuties. She can't even afford to have parents.
What was that? Those voices.
Voices? Didn't hear anything but you just now.
Here, take this camera. Better off in your hands than sitting here collecting algae.
Gosh, thanks.
What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they?
Granddad had a real knack for things technical. Taught me everything I know. And the stories he told, never got bored listening to him. And Grandma was temperamental. Hot one second, cool as steel the next.
Where'd your grandparents go? Night City?
Yeah, for a couple years. Rented the unit that's mine now. But they hated the city. Moved up to Oregon. Still go and visit them sometimes.
Let's keep going, Judy.
Aye, aye, Captain. Follow me.
We're looking for anything in particular here?
Nah, can't hurt to look around though. Picking up very chill vibes. Feels like we're outside of time, like in a snow globe. After that, we can see what lies up ahead.
It's hard to imagine anything that could be more out of place in an underwater world.
Bottled water?
Touché, Judy, touché. I gotta say, don't really get why they left their wheels behind when they had to evacuate.
Hey, how old do you think I am? These hunks of metal have got half a century on them. When I was about yay high, they were already here. And not in much better shape. It's good cover for playing Max Tack and Psychos, though.
Want to see what's further on?
Come on then, want to show you something. Got no idea how weird it feels, swimming through here.
Where you used to run as a kid. Where daily life grinded along. Can imagine it a bit.
Church hasn't aged at all. Always looked old and like it had landed here from outer space. Bells were cracked too. It gave off this eerie, atonal clang. Weird, I had no memory of that seconds ago. Now I can almost hear them.
Don't know how it's possible, but I think I hear those bells too.
Seriously? You can hear my memories? It must be a side effect. Ah, closed. Shame.
Could look for another way inside.
Be my guest.
You like going to this church?
Never actually went to church. Never even really paid attention to it. It was just...
So to get into the church, you just swim around this way, and there's an opening right here. Just squeeze through that.
Think we're safe to go through here.
On my way. Hey, found a way in. Through the roof. Snuck in here once when no one was around. Stood at the altar and tried to imagine what went through the padre's mind looking at all those people. Back then I wondered how he could read people's thoughts. Know everything about them. Then I screamed at the top of my lungs to check the acoustics.
Didn't get chased off?
Ran out myself. Echo I got back scared me to the bejesus out of me. Thought it was that crush I had on Jenny Chapman. All that guilt I tried yelling out. Flew right back in my face. Ah!
Oh no, I died and messed up. Nah, I'm only kidding. And this is not the sex scene, so...
Please!
Although it looks a bit like it, it's not the sex scene. Calm down, calm down. We're not there yet. So once you're done with this...
What happened?
You just have to stand
You passed out.
and say,
How'd you manage to lift me
how'd you
out?
get me out of there?
Dunno, didn't think about it. Just did what I had to do. Hey, careful, easy now.
So, you're saying you saved my life. Thank you.
Told you diving into this toxic waste was
I
gonna
love
end
Johnny.
badly.
He's just so
But
not
just
into
don't
it. He's
fucking
like, what are you
listen.
doing? We're wasting our
Heard
time
something
here.
weird just now.
He
Sounded
cracks me
like
up.
Complaining?
Complaining? That the best you got, kid?
V. You heard that? Incredible. It never happened before, but no worries. It's Johnny Silverhand's construct. I heard his thoughts, not mine.
Johnny? What?
Remember the relic? Reason for the whole damn heist. Johnny Silverhand's digitized psyche was on it, and... well, his personality's seeping into my mind, taking over. You could say his mind is overriding mine.
Oh, shit, V. That mean you're... disappearing? Can you stop it?
And here we go.
Got an idea. A plan. Just don't know if it'll... well, work.
Why do I even bother?
Doubt you should go back to the city just now. I'm pretty beat too. Last thing I want to do is drive. Let's stay the night. What do you
So
think?
this is the important part. You want to say stand, why not?
Why
So
the
that's the
hell
important part to get
not?
the sexy time.
Whose cottage is that then? You said you knew
And
the
then
owner.
follow
One of our
inside the
neighbors was
cottage.
hell-bent on staying in Laguna Bend. Badges literally dragged him out of his house before the water came in. So he built himself another house as close as he possibly could, but then he got sick.
Not just that, we ain't here
Water
just
was
for the
way more
sexy
toxic
time.
than
We
anything.
obviously want the apartment too. What you take us for? Some kind of perverts? So now we're in. What you want to do
He must be chilled to the bone.
is just chat to
I'll
her a
do a
little bit
pop.
longer.
How do you take yours?
I think you just select anything here, it doesn't really matter.
Black, please.
Like the heart of a merc.
Ah, forgot to start the generator.
So you select that. I think that was like you complimenting her. Again, just send any compliments, whatever popped up. I picked the first one, I think. And then you can say you're gonna go turn the generator on.
I could turn it on.
That's not
You're
the only
gonna
thing
take
you
it
turn on, wink wink.
Promise to take it
So
slow.
you could tell why she's lesbian now. Cheesy chap lines.
Think you could have
So yeah,
fine-tuned
come
the
out
remote
here,
wave
start up the
transmitters better back
generator.
there. Got some serious surges from you a few times.
Probably best if you start from the other side.
Power's up.
You go that route to 60 volts, so be careful.
Judy?
And then head on back to Judy. And she is just on your left there. Just knock the door, don't worry, you don't have to have a special knock with this one. I think she's taking a dump.
Hey, Judy. How about that coffee? Something the matter?
No, nothing.
So like always, I check the loot first, but there's nothing major in it. And then
No
you want to
bullshit,
select,
Judy.
we're still synced.
We're still synced, remember?
Clouds has gone to shit. Tiger Claw no next.
And then
took
to
revenge
kiss
for
her, you
Romy
just
and the
wanna,
rest.
it's
There's a
touch,
firefight.
it is
Tom's
ours.
dead.
And then
Roxanne
that will give her a
barely
little
got out
peck.
alive. House is closed until further notice. I'd rather not talk or think about it. I didn't want to tell you. Wanted this to be just our day.
There it is, touch, it is ours. This will commence the nudie scenes. Wow, we were very nice. So then you wake up and you sit up and you choose to pick up some clothes. Oh, there's me clothes. Wait, am I naked? Let's have a look. Oi! Hiding V's modesty. Trust me, that subscribe needs to be that big. If you see me create this character, you will know why. I chose female, but trust me, that ain't all female down there. So then you just want to sit and chat to Judy. If you want that apartment, you got to do a little bit more chatting. There's not much left long. So.
What was that exactly?
Don't remember, or you want me to remind you?
You know exactly what I'm trying to say. What did it mean? Like to you?
So pick this one, the beginning of something amazing.
I hope it was the
and
beginning of something nice.
I think it's that
Unless
exact one
you
that
say
unlocks the
things
apartment. And I'll show you the location of that in a second. And there's some also like more dialogue.
Was gonna leave Night City in the dust for good. Even started packing. But now I think I gotta stay.
Why'd you want to leave?
You know, everything that happened. Guess it just got to me. But now, from where I stand, Night City started to feel like the place to be. Give me your hand, V.
Bingo, that is the apartment.
All set.
Key
Congrats.
or access card uploaded.
Whoa. Asking me to
Now you
move
can
in?
smash her on the head with a
If it's
shovel
what you
and
want.
drop her in the lake.
Or just
Nah,
stop
I'm
by
joking.
when the urge grabs you.
So, I think I don't know what to say. I am stumped for words, Miss Judy.
Say. Nobody's ever done anything like this for me. Really shows trust. There now?
And then
You
your
can.
trophy pops. There you go.
Gonna stick around for a bit before
Judy
I head
versus
back.
Night City. Delta.
See
And
ya,
then
Judy.
you get out of there and I'll show you where the location is. For those who wanted that close up, there you go. I know some of you did. What a view. So yeah, here's where the apartment is. You can fast travel just there. It's in Watson, Kabuki. I think this is my like third apartment now. Check out my other playlist. Well, my playlist, it has all the videos to get these apartments and whatnot. And here's some extra dialogue. I hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if it's been helpful. Drop a like and comment down below. It really helps the channel. Turn on the bell notification and also share with your friends. Thank you everyone. Enjoy the rest. Stay safe, stay entertained. See you on the next one.
Nice of you to think of me, Judy.
Hey, don't mention it. I just hope she's worth the eddies.
Ugh, what a dumpster fire of a case.
You managed to crack it?
In a manner of speaking.
What else is going on besides that?
Ah, you know, same old. Rather hear what you've been up to. If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
Quality over quantity, V. Just focus on tying up all your loose ends. Then you and I are leaving this city once and for all.
Try to. Helps to keep it at the back of my mind.
Guarantee it does. People already say I've got a bounce in my step.
Still think about leaving Night City?
Yeah, someday. But as of right now, I've still got a reason to stay.
Let's talk for a little while longer, before I have to Delta somewhere.
For you, I've got all day.
How's virtue tuning going? Scroll anything preem lately?
Depends what you call preem. Does smut count?
Guess I kinda have to be into a little bit of everything. When it comes to virtues, I'm mostly in it for the intel.
You mean seeing who killed who using what?
Yeah, something like that, but you see it differently. For you, it's art. Always wondered, why the smut industry?
Isn't it obvious? 2 minutes of real feels a week's pay.
Sure, but I thought someone like you wouldn't be into the whole objectification thing.
Objectification? Not in my virtues. My actors love what they do, and that's why everyone wants to feel them. Can't fake old school emotions.
How'd you get into virtues, anyway?
I always had a techie streak, ever since I was a little kid. When I felt my first virtue, I was like, hey, I can make this way better. So I tried, and I did. And then it just snowballed from there.
Something else I wanted to talk about?
Got all the time in the world.
What's new at the mocks?
Susie isn't giving me the time of day, as usual.
Couldn't you replace Susie and lead the mocks?
No way in hell. I'll stick with tuning virtues, thank you very much. If you haven't noticed, I'm not much of a people person.
How'd you hook up with the mocks in the first place?
I thought Susie and the gang could really change something in this city. I believed in them.
Winded up business as usual?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Few Joy Toys' lives really changed for the better thanks to them.
Got another question on my mind.
Shoot.
If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
Quality over quantity. Just focus on tying up all your loose ends.
But
for you, I've got